Hi beauties, welcome back to our channel. So I was bulk filming today, so if you watched my volume 3 kind of day into night type of video, you see I had this eye look on, but I also did get my BoxyCharms in the mail, and for the first time ever I got both at the same time, which I have been a very good girl and not opening at them, peeking at them, looking at them, because I usually do. I try not to. I peek at them just a little, but I did not. So I filmed the other video because I wanted to get this eye look on, so it looked cool for you guys. I also did do a video on it, like I mentioned. But we're gonna kind of dig through these and scavenger and see which one's better. If you guys are new to BoxyCharm, which I don't think anybody on this planet is, because BoxyCharm is probably the biggest beauty subscription box that there is, in my opinion. But this is the base box, which is $25. She does feel very heavy, which is kind of shocking. There's a lot of items in there. They're moving around. I did kind of open them though, so I'm not struggling with them on camera. Anyways, this is the premium box, which is $35, so a $10 difference. There is still a wait list to get on this. I was on the wait list for 3 months to even get on the premium, but next month we're getting a Boxy Luxe, so I don't know if I'll get a base and a Boxy Luxe, or a premium and a Boxy Luxe, or if I'll even get any other one besides Boxy Luxe. But that is a much bigger box. They usually are $50 to $55, but they usually give you a lot of value. I also do have my calculator here. I thought it would be fun. I've seen a few videos like this on YouTube where they do kind of like a versus, or they dig through both of them, but I wanted to give you your ROI too and kind of add up the prices compared to what you pay. So the first one that we'll start with will obviously be the base box, because I want to know how that compares up to the premium, and for the first time ever we're able to do this on this channel, so I'm super excited. Now, before I do get into that, I do have to give you just my little spiel. We do have a massive giveaway going on, as I mentioned before, and you guys have probably heard a lot. But a lot of people are going through it with the virus, even shipping and sales and things like that. But that does affect shipping things, so we're still waiting for things to come in and things to roll in. But as soon as they do, I will post it. I will post a picture. You guys can see it. You guys can enter. It is always 120% open to every single person, and it's done at random. I actually have a software that digs through all the names and the comments and things like that, and then generates the winners. I do not pick them by myself. It is done completely 100% randomly, but if you do want to enter into our giveaway, they are massive. We have had a lot of giveaways. This will actually be our third one. The other ones were pretty big. They're valued over at $1,000. The second one was, I don't know if the first one was, I think that was $5, but as we go along, they gradually get bigger, was my point. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. I have all of my handles down below. They are Monica Matches, but if you want to actually see how that's spelled, it is down in the description box as always. And subscribe on YouTube, turn on the notifications so you are notified of new content, updated giveaways, and then when the giveaway will start, when the giveaway will end, and when new ones begin. So anyways, that's my little spill. Let's get into the base box. Okay guys, so I have my box pulled open. I actually give you a sneak peek at the first item, but they always do this to me. I am so upset right now. Not at the items that are in here, but they don't give me an info card in the base box. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just what they do or what's going on. It's okay, because we will definitely dig up some prices on these so we can actually get an ROI on them. But it's nice to have those cards because they talk about more of the product and you don't have to dig and do the research. It's a little bummer, but that's okay. We'll work with it. All right, so the first item that we got is the Laura Geller. This is the Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator Peach Glow, and it does say it's made in Italy. I have actually had one of these before. I am very fair in skin, as you can see. I wear a lot of like bronzer and blush on camera, but I believe it was like honey glaze. You know which one I'm talking about. If you know, you know. But I had it and it was really too dark for me, so this would be exciting to see if this shade is nicer on my skin complexion. Here is what it looks like. It is very, very blinding. It's got a peach glow to it, as its name insinuates. Let me look and see how much this price is for this. Okay, so I looked this one up online on Laura Geller's website. It does retail for $26. Again, the base price is $25. You already got your money's worth with an ROI of $1. All right, so I'm gonna set this guy aside. The next item that we have is the Hollywood, California Glam Glow Berry Glow Prebiotic Recovery Mask. It says apply an even layer to clean skin and leave on for 10 minutes for best tissue off and smooth in any exer. If desired, rinse and pat dry. Follow your normal skincare regimen. It does say that it is cruelty free. I actually do have one of these because every month, I believe it's on the 11th of every month, they have a Boxy pop-up where you can buy items at like 15 to 80% off. So I did buy one of these last time. And it smells like berries. It smells amazing. I haven't actually tried it. It's been sitting on my shelf over there. So I think I might actually give one of these away, or I might actually give the other one that I have not opened and put it into a giveaway. But this is a really nice mask to have. Glam Glow is really up there in price. Again, I don't have an info card, which is kind of a bummer. Let me Google and see how much this guy retails for. Okay, so on Sephora's website, it does retail for $49. So it is quite a lot. I'm sorry, I'm looking at this trying to see if I can get you guys a size. But it doesn't look like it. Oh, here we go. 75 milliliters or 2.5 ounces, so it is quite large. And it is $49 retail, so I'm going to add that to our $26 to our calculator. All right, so we have $75 on the book. The next thing that we have, finally, is a palette. I have not got a palette in my premium box, in my base box. I have got them in Boxy Luxe. But anyways, I have got them in there, so this is nice to have this guy in here. I haven't heard of this company. It's called Studio Makeup Ease to Wear eyeshadow palette. Total weight net in pounds is 8.5 grams or 0.3 fluid ounces. It does not talk about if it's cruelty free, so I'm not sure on that, because again, I didn't get an info card, which usually does tell me on here. There is a mirror. There is not a unicarton with this, and there is no brush, but you do get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shades. You get 3 shimmers to 6 mattes. So let's do a quick swatch of them. This is called Gilded, and that is wow pigmented. Let's grab a matte. This is also called Dusk. See if you can see those swatched. Put them on the back of my hand. That dusk one is not really picking up too much, but it is a light pink. Let me try one of these really dark brown. Ooh, look at that pigment. Okay. It's coming off a little bit patchy, but as we know, in the makeup world, swatches can be a little iffy and they're not the end-all be-all. I would like to actually try this on my eyes and kind of make that determination. But from that shimmer shade, that was really, really pretty. If you tried this company before, if you tried this palette, definitely let me know what you think down below in the comment section. How much does this guy retail for? And I'm excited we finally got a palette. Thank you. Okay, so I Googled it. This was a Define, but I did find her, and she does retail for $35. Again, swatches are not the end all be all. I would like to actually try this on my eye, but I will add that to our $35 that we have for the Berry Glow Glam Glow Recovery Mask, and then the Illuminator Peach Glow by Laura Geller. That would give us $111 already, and we still have 2 more products. So this is exciting. All right, so the next thing that we have is a Daily Concept shampoo bar, plant-based, and 3.2 ounces or 92 grams, which is a lot. And it says, shower the world with love. Avocado oil, rich in EFA oils for elasticity, natural shine, blend, don't break. Napoleon cactus, super nourishing and protects hair from the harshest elements. Aloe, moisturizing and balancing as well as smoothing from hair to scalp. It does have the ingredients on there, but it does not talk about how to use or anything like that. Let's take it out of its box. It does say it is a plant-based and it's a vegan, so that's good. I think I'm doing pretty good for not having an info card, actually. Ooh. I've never tried one of these shampoo bars. I shop a lot at Lust, but I've never been like, oh, I really want to try that. But this is what it looks like, and this guy's kind of wrapped around it, so it kind of just like hangs down like that. So I think you take it, you wet it, and then you shampoo your hair. It'd be interesting to see how you would kind of put it up afterwards, like so it didn't kind of dissolve when other people took a shower, if you leave it in the shower, or where to put it, how to take care of it afterwards. But I'm excited to use this as well. It says it's recyclable as well. Let's Google and see how much it's priced at. So that shampoo bar is $24. So let's add it to our $110 that we have for our 3 other products. Okay, so now we're at $134 for the Pore products. And then we did get this Triseek. We have seen this brand in here quite often. This says it's a face conceal and cover correcting crayon. It says Conceal and Perfect, a concealing boost concealer for all your touch-up needs. Guides on with a smooth, light filling and leaves a luminous, natural finish. Everything you need to cover, conceal, and correct your minor imperfections. Infused with coconut oil and known for hydration properties, sponge is antibacterial. Wow, I feel like I said a lot. So here's what it looks like. 1.8 grams or 0.06 ounces. Try to make sure I cover everything. Oh my gosh, they sent me my shade. I've had like the worst luck with getting my shade and things. I tried the El Maquillage one and it was like too dark for me, but that's okay. But hopefully this actually matches, because sometimes people say porcelain and I don't know if I'm lighter than porcelain, but it's not actually porcelain. So I decided to actually see this. But it does break apart in two. I should actually probably show you with the cover on. Here's what it looks like. It's a magnetic top, which I have seen them do with their lip products. So this part kind of breaks off. And then you also have this part. So it looks like it is a crayon. So you kind of conceal it, guides on smoothly and conceal. And then this one you can kind of use as a sponge to blot it if you're on the go, which would be a nice little tool to have. It is very smooth, but guys, I'm not going to be funny, but I really want you to see that this is actually too dark for me. Especially like if I'm going to use it just like to touch up on the go, or maybe not. Let me see. You can, I don't know if you can see it, but let me use a sponge. Yeah, it's too dark. I know like the adverse effect, like a lot of companies, like they don't have a large shade range. And for us, you know, very fair girls, it is a difficulty, because it's like, if you say you're porcelain, then it's sometimes a lot darker than you. Ivory is sometimes darker than you as well. And then, you know, then they try and throw blanco at you, or white, and then it's paper white. So it's fun to balance that when you're super fair vampire style like me. I'm not exactly as white as my shirt, but pretty fair. But I wish I could show you this. Let me see if I can do it on the back of my hand. There it is right there. It does kind of match a little bit. It's not really pulling up on camera, but it's too dark for me, and I feel like this would oxidize a lot. I want to try it and actually see how it works, but I have a feeling it's going to be too dark. Anyways, let's move on from that rant. It is cruelty-free, vegan, gluten-free, paraben-free, synthetic fragrance-free, formulated with D5, whatever that means. That's really, really cool. Okay, so that's a nifty thing to have. How much does it retail for? $24 is what it retails for. Okay, so there's your total. We are at $158. Again, you have the Triseek Color and Conceal Crayon. You also have the shampoo bar, which actually smells really, really nice. It doesn't have like a strong like flowery smell. It smells like shampoo, but it doesn't feel overpowering. You have your Glam Glow Berry Glow Pure Bodic covering mask. You have your peach illuminator, and then finally studio makeup. You have a cute little nudes palette that you can easily throw into your purse, and it does have a mirror. So for the palette, I wasn't overwhelmed and overshocked by it. It seems like a very basic nude palette, which is not a bad thing to have, but it did not like shock me and wake me up. It wasn't anything new. So I'm gonna give it half a point. For the Glam Glow Berry Glow, it smells amazing. I can't wait to try it, so I will give that a full point. So we're at 1.5. For this, I'm really excited to try, so I'll get a full point, so 2.5. The Laura Geller Anything, yes, so 3.5. And then for this one, we'll give it half a point because I feel like it's going to be too dark. But again, I still want to try it, so I don't want to say completely no. So that'll give us about a 4-star review for the box. So it's not all the way completely terrible. I'm really excited that we finally did get a palette, so that's really nice. $158 minus the price that you pay, so it gives you a total ROI of $133. Okay, so that'll be our base box, our 5 items in there. Next, we do have the premium box. Oh, okay, I have it open and I'm already very excited because there's an info card. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of read from here like I normally do. The first thing that we have is the Kevyn Aucoin, the Expert Mascara. Ooh, that's a heavy name. The Expert Mascara has a weightless formula that is buildable and leaves the lashes their fullest while being soft to the touch. Let's see if we can find you, Kevyn. Okay, here we go. Here's what it looks like. 11.5 milliliters or 0.39 fluid ounces. Even after multiple applications, it's formulated with the Japanese calamilla oil to fortify lashes and make them more elastic and resistant. And it does retail for $29. Let's... Okay. We're in! Let's pop it open. See what it looks like. Ooh, it's like sleek and sexy. It's got kind of like a pewter look to it. It says Kevin Aquan, the face or the expert mascara, or Le Mascara Expert. But this is in black. Ooh, look at that wand. It's like curled. That's really, really cool looking. I actually cannot wait to try this. This is exciting to try. It does feel quite light, but I still want to try it. I have $29 now on the calculator. So the next thing I have is a Too Faced Cosmetics Chocolate Soleil Matte Bronzer. I have had this bronzer before. I have used this bronzer before. I have given it away. I have talked about this bronzer. So many people that I know have had this bronzer, but unfortunately it is too dark for me. So I will probably be, giving this away. I'm not even gonna like swatch it or anything like that. But it does say the best-selling Chocolate Soleil bronzer just went gold. Bathe your skin in long-wearing golden glow with this cocoa powder infused bronzer created with real shimmer gold that smells like a chocolate dream, and it does smell amazing. It does retail for $30. We'll put that on the dockets. So $59 is our total. Just so we can see what it looks like. It has that really pretty gold sheen to it, and then this is what it looks like when you open it. It's a shimmer bronzer, which might actually be a cute thing for the summer. All right, so the next thing we have is the Milk Makeup Glow Oil Lip and Cheek. Ooh, Milk Makeup. Okay, so here's what it looks like. It is tiny. 0.18 ounces or 5.1 grams. Now it says a sheer blush and lip stain packed with hydration rice brand oil for a shimmering wash of color. It does retail for $15. Okay, so she's even tinier outside of her package. Hope that wasn't important. Put $15 on the docket. $74. Twisty. Ooh, but she's really pretty. Look at that. She looks very pretty. Let me see if I can give her a swatch. Okay, so it's very, very sheer, but it's very like peachy, kind of like warm pink. I feel like if you really blend this in as a blush, that would be really, really cute. I'm not really into shimmer blushes, but maybe for the summer we'll give it a try. Even on the lips would be really, really cute too, but that felt really, really nice. All right, so our first 3 items are out of the box, and we've talked about them. All right, so the next item we have is the Badminton Beauty Powder and Contour Brush Set. Ooh, this guy. It says this high-performing powder and contour brush set is an excellent addition to your makeup accessories. Experience the transformation power of contour with the only brush you'll ever need to sculpt, enhance, and define like a pro. It does retail for $90. It says 1 powder brush and then 2 contour foundation brush. It does give you instructions of how to wash it, so we'll put $90 on the calculator. Let's actually take this open because I want to know what a $90 brush looks like. Oh, there's 2 of them in here. Okay. Oh, they actually feel kind of heavy towards the bottom. Ooh, and they're very, very soft. They have a gold handle, and then it's the white bristles up to the brown bristles, and then the gray, which looks really, really nice. These retail for $90 together, which is a hefty price tag. And then there's this one as well. So I'm guessing contour foundation contour. Brush 1 to be used with loose and pressed powders. So this guy, right? And then this one is a foundation brush. But then, why is it talking about contour on the actual pamphlet? This high-performing powder and contour brush. I guess maybe contour and foundation is this brush, and then powder is this brush. We're rolling with it. It makes sense to me. Hopefully it makes sense to you too, because that was a little bit to figure out. Anyways, with these brush sets, our Too Faced Soleil Bronzer, our Milk Oil for Lip and Cheek, and then our Kevin Aquan Mascara, we are at $164. I do still have 2 other items to go to. So it looks like in the premium box you got a total of 6 items. With the base box you got 5. We have the Tarte Sugar Rush Best Bud Lip. Okay, wow. Tarte Sugar Rush Best Bud Lip Butter Balm. Holy, that was a lot. All right, here is a cute little lemonade box. Reminds me of like pink lemonade and then regular lemonade. Lip butter balm. Oh my god, this is so cute though. Look on the inside. It's got like pink little daisies, and then this guy pops up and it's like got this cute little neon yellow kind of really pretty flower. And then there's your lip balm. It looks like it's a hard thing, so you dig in there and you kind of use what you need. It's kind of got like a very nice subtle like vanilla smell to it, but this does retail for $12. So $176. You have the Real MVP Most Valuable Pout. Well, MVP. That's cute. With this hydrating butter lip balm, your lips will look good as your perfect curated IG feed. I like that. Very cool. All right, so we're at $176 with our 5 items. This is the 6 item Pure Heals. Here's what it looks like. Pure Heals Centinella 90 Apollo serum, and it says a smoothing serum contains 90% of selenella extract, relieving irritation of sensitive skin and strengthening the skin barrier. The serum contains ceramides 3, which helps strengthen damaged skin, moisturize barrier, and keep the skin clear from external environments, which this does retail for $28. We'll put that on our docket. So $204 is what we have for our total. Ooh, that's really pretty looking though outside of the unicarton. You can see how sparkly it looks. Not sparkly, but like the it's not showing up on camera. It just looks like a very dark green bottle. But it actually looks really like lime green and kind of like neon almost here in person. But I wonder if this smells like anything. So we have a dropper, most serums. It's got a very subtle kind of like basil smell to it. Well, that'd be nice to try. It does retail for $29, so we are at a total of $204 minus the ROI of $35. So you do walk away with a total of $169. You do get an extra product. It looks like you got like $50 to $60 extra in value from the base box. I'm excited to try this because I need a lot of moisturizer right now because my skin is very dry right now for some reason. Even though we're headed into summer, I still have very dry skin, so I'm excited to try this. So I will give her a full point. The Chocolate Mad Soleil bronzer by Too Faced is always a winner, but it's not for me because I'm too light for it, so I'm gonna give it half a point, so we're at 1.5. And then we have the Peony. That's how you actually say it. This is so cute. So 2.5 for that. Even though it's just a lip balm, I think it's kind of adorable. And then we have the Kevin Kwan. Yeah, full point for this. I can't wait to try it. I hope it cracks up to everything that it wants to be. Right now I'm completely in love with my ABH mascara, so you got a lot to hold up to. So 3.5. The lip oil, we'll give it a full point for that because that was really cute. So we'll do 4.5, and then the brushes we will do half a point because I just don't understand how they're 90. We'll try them. We'll give them half a point. So we'll say 5 stars for this box, which is really, really good. It's at our expectations, but it's not higher than our expectations. But I really do like everything that we got. There's a few items that I'm kind of like, but no palette again in the premium box, which is odd. We did get one in the base box, so I'm really excited to try that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, getting through it with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was entertaining for you and also informative for you. If you should join BoxyCharm, if the upgrade is worth it, in my opinion, yes. I would like to see more palettes though, please and thank you. If not, like really high-end skincare. There it is. I lost it for a second. Really high-end skincare in here. I don't always need a palette, but I just feel like the substitution was those brushes, and I don't feel like that kind of like hit it for me. But I would like to really try to see what a $90 brush feels like. I guess if you break it down, $45 each. But even a $45 brush, whew, that's up there to Tom Ford status. So, and I do have that brush, not to like, ooh, I have that brush, but to compare, I know what a $50 brush should feel like. But anyways, ranting's over. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Let me know what you think down below in the description box. Do you like your base box? Do you like my base box that I got? Do you think it was worth the upgrade? And I will see you guys in the next video. Always stay beautiful and stay sexy.